Hey everybody, I'm Allie and this is part 2 of my YNR chat vlog for Saturday, May 8th. And if Kevin would have asked for Katherine and Murphy's help earlier, Lauren and Jana probably would have been home safe weeks ago. I mean, really, truly, Katherine and Murphy were the stars of the week. They were the rescuers. We learned that Murphy was in Korea. He was a highly decorated pilot. And he rented a helicopter to help Kevin look over the amusement park for Jana from above. Like, literally every moment in the helicopter was excitement for me. I love it. Murphy is my hero. And it reminded me of that scene in Annie when Punjab gets the helicopter to go rescue Annie from like the top of the bridge. It was suspenseful and wonderful. A child without courage is like a night without stars. Come, ha ha, ha ha ha. Of course I cried at Kevin and Jana's reunion. His words to her in the hospital. She was in the hospital, and they dubbed his words to his of love for Jana over the rest of the events in Genoa City. It was touching, let me tell you. I wish someone loved me like that. It was truly very tender and wonderful. And I'm so excited just to see Jana bathed. She just kept getting dirtier and grungier as the weeks went on. And all week I kept thinking, this girl is gonna need therapy. Because Jana has been through more than anyone else. I mean, truly, she got her mind messed with more than anyone. Talk about an innocent bystander. She had nothing to do with any of this. So, they escape from the zoo. And Jana has a brain hemorrhage. Murphy and Katherine and Kevin got her to the hospital just in time. She makes it out of surgery successfully, and everyone is totally happy. They're like, yes, yay! She opens her mouth and talks for the first time and says, water. And everybody freaks out, and Gloria runs out of the room to tell the doctors, and Amber goes to get her the drink of water, and Kevin sits down by her bedside, settles down next to her to talk to her. She opens her mouth and she says to him, do I know you? Damn it! You know, there's a time in a relationship where you just need to know to shut your mouth and do what your partner needs. And this was that time for Daniel. If this storyline weren't being dictated by an actor leaving the show, I'm very disappointed in Daniel. Honestly, I think that Daniel should have gone with Amber, and I'm very disappointed with him that he didn't. If it weren't for the fact that I know it's because an actor leave the show, I honestly don't know that I would ever forgive Daniel for that. Honestly, it was very disappointing. What good are vows if you're not going to keep them? And I don't understand. I don't understand why people have a hard time doing what they say they're gonna do. Amber has always been there for Daniel. And he's gotten himself into some serious trouble before, and she has always been there for him. She put her life on the line for him more than once, and I think he should have gone with her. I really do. What do you think? I'm curious to know. Should Daniel have gone with Amber? Was she asking too much? I would love to know what your thoughts on this storyline are. Leave me a comment. Let me know. Yes, Amber is leaving Genoa City forever. It's very sad. I'm not happy about it. Amber was a very underused character, in my opinion. And there's so many reasons why I don't want her to leave. She was really one of the only characters that was around my age. There aren't a lot. I mean, it seems like there are plenty of characters and people that are in their 20s. There are plenty of characters that are in their 40s and 50s. And there's not that many 30-year-olds strongholds on the show. Like, really, Amber, Chloe, and Jana and Kevin. Can you think of anybody else? I feel like there's a gap there that, she was a character that I could, identify with, or, that I guess the things that I'm going through in my life, just in my age, and I think I could identify with the things that she was going through. Although I feel like they always played her too young, like they always kind of forced her, or even in the last couple of years, they'd forced her to maybe dress younger than she should, or think, I don't know, or maybe like they forced her to be a little bit more immature than she could have been. But I liked Amber. I'm sad that she's gone. I think that she was a very loving character, and she was a positive person. She had her flaws, just like everybody does, but I think her biggest flaw was that she was, guided by love. And it's really hard to fault somebody for that, So, I thought that it was, I knew that Friday was going to be the tearjerker show. Amber says goodbye to Genoa City, so I prepared myself. I thought it was cute that they ended the Amber-Daniel relationship just the way that it started, with the love line shtick. It was very appropriate, and if she had to go, I thought that was a good way to end it. It was a nice little connector. But what was the most difficult for me was watching Amber and Katherine say goodbye, because I love Amber and Katherine. I feel like Amber and Mrs. C, they were a great team. I loved their friendship, that it was ageless, number one. And I really think that Amber had a way of keeping Katherine young, and Katherine had a way of kind of grounding Amber and forcing her to own up and to be mature. When Amber said to Katherine at the hospital, "You're like a mom to me. You're more of a mom to me than my mom has ever been," I lost it. That was very, very difficult. But I had a lot of emotions throughout the week. It was very, very sad, and Adrienne Franz, you will be missed. I gotta tell you guys, with Brad and Amber, I think potentially moving to Bold and the Beautiful, you might be seeing a Bold and the Beautiful vlog coming from me soon. Okay, that's the end of part 2. Still so much to talk about in Genoa City, so please check back with me. I'm gonna post one more video to follow up recapping this week, so I'll see you then.